So we have a question from some of our online members, and Saskia asks, what should you do when your horse is spooking, and you can, or more, what can you do for yourself when you feel that you are reacting also at the moment when your horse is spooking? And what I try to do with my riders, because of course if your horse is a little bit nervous or is prone to spooking, and your reaction and even your anticipation to that spook is creating tension in your body, then it will definitely be creating tension and anticipation in your horse's body. So what I try to do with my riders is I create a situation where we make up a scary corner, and when you come to that scary corner, even though your horse hasn't spooked, I give the order. You can also do it yourself. You're riding towards a corner, you give the order, oh, my horse is spooked, and you go into the action phase, so taking positive action in knowing what it is you have to do. So for instance, a horse is coming on the left rein into the corner, you imagine that they see something, you tell yourself, oh, my horse is spooked, and then you go through the motions of what you might do in that situation. So it's like, what's the word for it? It's like a simulation. It's like a fake fire alarm where everybody does a drill, and they know when they hear the drill, they're going to run outside the building, meet at this place. So when you're doing that, what you're creating in your mind is knowing what action you need to take in that moment, because you've pre-prepared yourself. So coming down the long side, picking the spot, thinking, okay, I imagine my horse spooks at this corner, wants to shy away to the left, I pick up my right rein, I'm going to look at my right hind leg, feel what that's like, feel what it's like to gain control of the situation. And then what happens unconsciously, you start to feel confident in knowing what it is you're going to do when your horse spooks. And then you have to tell yourself, secondly, that I'm not going to go into this action plan unless there really is a fire. So you're not then thinking, okay, every time I go into the building, I'm going to run out of the building every day, practicing for when there's a real fire. You're then telling yourself you're going to wait until there is actually a moment where it requires you to take action, and therefore you're not preempting the temptation or the expectation that the horse is going to spook. You have an action plan, and you're now just going to focus on your riding and what you're doing, and then you are then ready and you know what it is you have to do at the moment when there is a time when you have to take action. And so that's relieving that tension in you. It's giving you purpose and knowledge of knowing what to do when there is an emergency, and it takes away that anticipation of trying to prevent it, because when you know what to do afterwards, you do no longer have to prevent it. So good luck with that, Saskia.